This is AWAGBT podcast, a place where you get to be an exclusive member of our very entertaining group chat.
What's up? What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Who All Gonna Be There podcast, a place where you get to be an exclusive member to our very entertaining group chat. And in the building, it's me and Treese. J-Rock in the house. J-Rock in the house. Hey, J-Rock in the house. Hey. Woo. Y'all, we stopped up today. Our nose messed up. My nose kind of acting up.
Sick. Just sick.
Well, I ain't gonna claim that. I ain't claiming that over myself.
I'm sick. Sick.
Oh, you said you gonna claim yours?
It's her. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I'm sick.
I ain't claiming nothing. But we know why we're here. We're here to talk about Survivor 46. I almost said 43 low. Hey, DM Rocks. We're here to talk about Survivor 46. This was a night. Yeah. It's been time, past time to get rid of those double eliminations.
Y'all are her saying.
Oh, listen, Jasmine. I believe it's Jasmine. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Jasmine. Miss Jasmine, we got stuff to say tonight.
Ooh, we sure do.
Because this was an episode. And I guess we should have known.
Tell he in trouble.
He in trouble. No, for real. Tell him he in trouble with the pod. Because we had him up here. Tim was going the distance in our minds. But yeah, so let's just jump into it because she said it. So we start off obviously after the merge, and everybody's kind of trying to figure out what the next plan is going to be because they got rid of Mariah. She was at the bottom of Sega. Now we got old girl left, Venus, who's still causing trouble and havoc and mischief around the cat because she has decided that it is Soda and nobody but Soda that is the one who voted for her. He's in trouble. The reason why he's in trouble is I don't know if you're gonna stick around to the end, but he's in trouble because Tim know what he was supposed to be doing. You stick to that 6. You go along with the 6. That's numbers. That's protection, and you figure it out the next week. That's
whatever.
Why
I'm gonna jump ahead. I get it. I'm with Tim, right? The best move would have been to get rid of Hunter. It would have been the best move. It would have been a big move. But
it would have been a big move, not the best move.
Too early. It was a little too early. You also gotta think Hunter gonna have y'all eating. So they had to keep Hunter around for a little bit. If Tim was just thinking with his stomach, he might have been like, you know what, let's keep him for another week or two. Because that's what I was
besides the food. Because Tree's worried about food, Jasmine. I'm gonna give you the game perspective. So besides, yes, it was a big move. Very big move to try to get out Hunter. Okay, he's very loyal. And I believe that. I believe he's loyal. It's
probably some stuff they left out, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure. Because what I'm getting ready to say, it may be, nullified, right, based on what he's saying in the interview. But in the way I'm looking at it from what we've been given, Hunter is not coming for Tim. Hunter was trying to work with Tim. And so in my mind, and this goes for Tevin too, because Tim is nowhere close to the way Tevin wants to get some last shit tonight.
Tevin was tripping too.
You don't go for people who aren't coming for you. I know that the move may be, you salivating at the chance. Let's get them out. But you got to think about timing. And like Tree said, it just was a little too early. Now, had this been next week and he ain't got, they don't know he got. Right. Maybe we jump next week. But especially if we felt like that 6 wasn't going to make it, even though we looking at it, it's on shaky grounds, but that's all we got to go off of. And if Q believe it's there, that means Tiff believes it's there. And they have a good relationship with with Hunter, which we thought Tim did too. So we were like, why are we switching up? I know we knew he wasn't really all in on the 6. But I honestly, besides that, and we'll get back to this. We'll circle back later. But besides that, I just think that hold on. Oh, we got to take down them Nami numbers. That they needed to let that go. Because Nami not even, if we open up our eyes and we look at the Nami tribe, they're not even together. So their numbers advantage don't
Not really.
So that's all. Was you gonna say something else on that? No.
Think with your stomach. Keep Hunter around for at least another. Hunter needs to stay for at least another week or two, and then I think it's a good time to shoot at him.
We'll see.
But it just sucked because the fact that he didn't use his idol, like damn, maybe Tim was right. Oh, maybe Tim was right. Well, I don't know. I'm still mad at him though.
I don't know. Because I was rooting for the 6. That was my 6. I was going like
Tim just was not reading the room. Tim was not reading the room.
It's that dang Maria.
He was kind of like, huh?
She said
Maria
F that 6.
Look,
I'm screaming.
Maria,
you better pick up your husband. I know it's right.
Maria ain't messing with the 6 at all. Honestly.
She the problem.
Like she like whatever. Maria is the real problem. Yeah.
And we said it last week. I don't know if you were still in here, but I wish Tim would have said Ben was his ride or die, because I think Ben would have jumped on that 6, and then that would have locked him in for sure. And that 6 would have rolled this thing. I think they could have rolled this thing to the end.
Ben is eyes, right?
That's eyes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, child, he could have.
He'll fall off anything.
Yeah.
Oh, we can talk about it. What you want? Look, this is our podcast. We do what we want to do. We get back on schedule. Talk about the elephant in the room.
What's the elephant?
Oh my goodness. Go ahead and tell us. For those who are listening, we are actively communicating with Tim's wife at the moment. For those who aren't viewers. But yeah.
Please, I'm about to send her a link in a minute.
Right. If you want to come on, listen, Treese will send you the link. Just let her know.
Because I know Tim can't come on yet, but shoot.
He can't.
Yeah. Send us a message, girl. Send us a message. We can talk. We can talk. Go ahead, Eric.
But yeah, just if you want a link, we'll let you type it in chat. Treese will send it to you. And we'll talk. So until then, till we get to the elephant. So Venus accusing Soda, and
could've.
Right. Hello, you on the money. That's what we were hoping for. That's what we were wanting. So frustrating.
Tevin was not for it though. I'm blaming Tevin.
No, he wasn't.
Tevin was like,
oh yeah, no, Tevin getting all my blame.
Tevin was like, Soda, pass, Tim. I'm like, Tevin, give us a minute.
Because
you just annoyed. You just hungry.
You just annoyed. Right. I can't even, not Tim. I get what Tim had it made sense from his perspective. What Tevin was doing, absolutely none. And it's gonna be a problem for him later. Hear me when I say it. So she's accusing Soda, and Soda like, girl, I ain't vote for you. You did. And she in a confessional, I know she voted for me. And I just don't understand. Because we just da 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 da. And here go Charlie. I voted for you, Venus. I just want you to know. Yeah, now look at you. Looking stupid. And go over there and apologize. Because if I was Soda, I would have been like, so you got something to say, Venus? Because you were adamant that I was the one that voted for you, and I told you. So that lets me know that you don't trust me. Which Soda did mention. So I can't even fault her. No matter what we thought about
you ain't trust her either. But she was telling the truth.
But she was telling the truth. She was telling the truth. Then we got Q. He's pissed that Charlie even told Venus, because he was going to try to use that in order to, get her sent home and all of that stuff to cause a little bit more drama and a little bit more friction. So he's going off on Charlie like, why would you open your mouth? We had a plan going on. We needed her to stay in the dark. We needed her to think that it was Soda to keep causing confusion. And Charlie was like, yeah, I ain't feeling this. Q was my target going forward. And Q, if we thought he was on one at this moment, he went 10 levels beyond this later on down the episode.
I thought Q was gonna get himself sent home the way he was barking orders around. I said, Q, you gonna have to reel it back, sir.
I was about to send Q home myself, and I love
I
Q,
was.
love Q, but I'm like, bruh, you doing too much of this, and then you talking about you. Never mind, I ain't gonna get on it yet. Talking about you then jumped off the platform because you want to see who you can trust, nigga. Please, like everybody just pissed me off today, except for
Yeah, he tripping.
Tiffany and Kenzie. I think everybody else just pissed me off this episode. Maria didn't do nothing, but still, she just gonna get lumped in.
Now Kenzie pissed me off too.
What did she
Because
do?
why you doing all? Because when she was at the little tribal council, she was talking about Byyyeee.
Oh
you
yeah,
was doing a. It was sweet, but you doing like you were doing all this crying.
Mhm.
Like, are you gonna choose him next week over us? I'll be reading into
Mm-mm.
everything. You going home next week,
Right?
Ooh.
We gotta wrapping up, but I really we like you too. You gonna have to come on for sure. We have to have you back. We know Tim gone, but that don't mean you can't come on. Yeah. Why y'all said stick with the 6, but I know. But so yeah, so they having a little thing going on in that little area of the thing, and so I'm like, Q, I really need you to just dial it back. Just dial it back. Just dial it back.
Yeah.
Because you will go home. Because that's easy. People already looking for something to target you for, and you running your mouth, trying to be in control. Not a good look.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so in the midst of all this, Ben has a panic attack in the middle of the night. He wake up, can't breathe. And I really felt for him. And Kenzie went over there and she kind of relaxed him and brought him back to, centered him and grounded him.
What's her job? Because she said, I be doing this. What's her job?
I want to say she said she was a therapist too. Is that why I like her? I'm not sure. I can't remember.
I think so. Actually, I think so. Or a counselor.
Mm-hmm.
Something in that same realm, I think.
Yeah.
Something
yeah. But so she's something. And so she brings him back down. So that was really sweet. They had a little sweet moment together. And then we get to the challenge. And before they compete in the challenge, Jefferson splits them back up into 2 groups. Blah, blah, blah. The same old thing. Nothing changing. They get split up into purple and orange. On one tribe, you have Tim, Tiffany, Q, Hunter, Ben, Kenzie. Other tribe, you have Charlie, Maria, Venus, Soda, and Tevin. And obviously, we know who wins gets immunity. So 2 people getting immunity, 2 people going home. The first people to lose all their people, they get sent back to camp with no food, and they got to go to travel first, which was the orange tribe. Purple tribe, Maria stuck it out the longest. She won food for her half of the tribe. But then they go to tribal council second. And the kicker of this is the person who was first eliminated does not make the jury. And that's, I think I'm a little even more sad for Tim because he didn't get to make the jury.
Yeah, he got robbed. That's it.
Yeah, I do. I hate that.
I feel like if you make merge, we talked about this last week. If you make merge, you make jury. I think yes. So that sucks.
Period. Yeah. Because quit merging. What's the point of merging us? What is the point? There's legit no point.
And you see what I hate? So when what's his name got the medevac? Who got medevac? What's his name?
Randy.
When Randy got medevac and they decided to skip that tribal council, they should have. Me too. They should. That's what I said. Tribal council. They should have just went ahead along with it, and then pre-merge would have been everybody in jury. Like, why y'all waste your time like this? Go ahead and do it. I think it would have. Yeah, I think they should have did it then. Then we would have been even, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because then everybody going forward would have been.
Or the double eviction should have been last week. So Venus and Mariah, goodbye. Into that. Easy. Then we don't have to worry about that. But
yeah,
you know how Jefferson is. It seemed like this double elimination. They said ever since Marianne and Drea used their idols to make sure another black person didn't go home on a double. Ever since 42, they've been going home together. Hey, Miss Deborah. So
Listen,
it's the
matter of
first
fact,
week.
congratulations to our good sis Marianne. She got married this weekend.
Yes, congratulations to
Cheers
Marianne
that.
and Connor. I believe his name is Connor.
I don't know that man. Congratulations, Marianne.
He's nice. He followed me, so he's nice. I like him. He seemed cool.
Good.
But congratulations, girl. I hope you got that $1 million stacked away, though. I'm gonna say that. Put that $1 million.
She said she was good.
Account.
She said she was good with money, so I know sis got a good bit left. And sis been living
she said
like
her mama was gonna be on that money. She said her mama was gonna be.
Yeah. And she been living like she been living, so I think she doing good.
Yeah, I think so too. But anyway, so they during this challenge and they talking too much for me. Yeah, all this. Q trying to play games. Negro, we trying to concentrate. You talking about play the alphabet game, talking about A for Atlanta, B for Baltimore.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
Because y'all literally, it's not that hard to understand. You have to say all the stuff that was said before. I don't know if he explained that all the way out, but when they kept messing up, I'm like, okay, y'all got to get it together because it is not that difficult at all to understand the game.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm sorry, that was funny to me though when Charlie was like, "All right, I'm gonna start up Baltimore."
He ate that one little Swiffer wet jet. He ate that one little thing. That one
that was
little
funny.
thing.
I did giggle. I ain't gonna lie.
I did too. I said I can't even lie. He did that. No, Miss Deborah, we need you to finish the season with us. No, but Miss Deborah here. Listen, I understand. We pissed too. But however, we can't blame nobody but ourselves on this one. Our people did it to the people.
Yeah, I ain't gonna even lie. I feel like
this one could have been avoided.
Yeah.
So
both.
I'm interested to see what you got
honestly.
to say. Both.
Yes. Honestly.
They could have been like, bump what Kenzie talking about. Let's vote out Ben. So Miss Deborah, I'm interested to see what you got to say about that and how you feel about it. It was pretty much our fault why we got, taken out. And I know a lot of people gonna say, why y'all worried about the black people being in the game? Black people, we rooting for the people that we like. Like I like Hunter is my favorite. I like Kenzie in the game. I ain't rooting for everybody, but at the end of the day, and as the day ends, I'm always going to be what,
Kenzie
Tracy?
Black.
What am I gonna always doing? What I'm gonna be rooting for who? At the end of the day, and as the day ends, rooting for everybody. What? Everybody who?
That's black. That's black.
Because we know if y'all want to get it, take it in there. We can always bring the cultural lens into these games. We know we've always been at a significant disadvantage in this game, right? And it took a complete overhaul of CBS and a whole other show for us to get a first black winner in Big Brother. And I know Survivor has not been, it didn't take that long as Survivor, and we've had quite a few more black winners in Survivor. We still understand, as the Marianne O'Ketch stated, the significant disadvantage that black players have or marginalized groups of players have. We see that time and time again. And so when we see them getting taken out in one episode, in one fell swoop like that, it's sad. It's sad to see. It's sad to see. We want to see our people go far because we see the potential that they have, right? And so I think that's what it always hurts. It's nothing because we actively rooting against everybody that's not black. That's not the case because, like I said, I got other people that I'm rooting for. But it's just hard to see us when we already don't see enough of us.
Now, if Hunter win this season, I ain't mad.
I ain't even on my draft.
I do. I like Hunter a lot. If he win, I ain't mad. Let me just put that out there. Go ahead. I love Hunter.
No, he was my first draft pick. I ain't gonna be ashamed to admit it. He was my first draft pick.
He was on my draft pick list. And Eric stole.
I feel like we always got the same people. We be one of the same people.
We do.
Like we be here.
We do.
Right?
We do.
And so
ridiculous.
They're in the challenge. They talking too much, and people started dropping off like flies, right? And I already told you. So Kenzie, well, I didn't tell you this. Kenzie wins for the orange. Maria wins for the purple. Tevin had a nice save. I will give him that much, even though I'm mad at him at this episode.
Baby, he was doing them acrobats. He almost had it. He was
this would have been me on that.
He caught himself.
I would have been all over the place.
Okay. And me would have been in the water. Hey, Cam.
Oh, man. Hey, Cam. And so I sound like somebody, auntie, uncle. Hey, Cam.
Hey, Cam.
So that's who wins. And then as we get to the tribe, so it goes to Tevin talking about how he wants to blindside somebody. He was like, "Oh yeah, we know Charlie's the easy vote. We can get out Charlie, but let's do." And then you got Venus running around here, but I already know how Venus is. We don't trust her. Don't nobody trust Venus. I want to do a blindside, and I immediately knew he was talking about Soda.
Yep.
Then we flip over to the other tribe, to the orange tribe, and Tim, he wants to take out Hunter. And I was confused. Oh, wait, pause, excuse me. Before this, Q gets in his confessionals. He's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, y'all, I jumped off my thing. I didn't want immunity. I wanted to give up my immunity so I could see if I could trust my allies in this alliance that I made. So I intentionally took myself out of being able to be safe."
Make it make sense, Q.
Trees. Is jury not on the line?
Him out. And he over here playing.
You playing games. You are playing.
Got lucky.
Almost sung. We've been doing good. We ain't sung on like the last 2-3 episodes. Almost had a song. Because why are you playing like that? That don't make sense, Q. That was a risk. And I was like, "Oh, he getting ready to go home." One, because you talking too much in the edit. You pissing folks off. And you jumped off your thing. Oh, yeah. I just knew he was going home.
You better not tell nobody else that.
Because if you tell me, as my ally, that you jumped your behind off there.
You throwing stuff?
Okay.
I'd be mad.
Granted, this ain't like Big Brother where HOH can keep people safe. But it's still stupid because it's one less person. Because what if somebody that won on our group had won? So what if Charlie had won? Well, not Charlie, but what if Ben had won or Tim had won? Then what? Now we're looking crazy a little bit. And Kenzie wanted to flip. Then what? Now we looking.
Then it was going to be a problem.
Yep. It was going to be a problem.
Situation.
Miss Deborah said she was more worried about Tevin. And Q was moving funny. I don't think Q was the one moving funny. I wouldn't even say Tim was moving funny, but he just didn't trust that 6 for whatever reason. And Miss Deborah, you missed it. His wife was on here. She wasn't live, but she was in the chat. And she said that it was going to be some good information coming out in the press interview. So we are really intrigued to hear about what happened. Because I want to know why he helped form the 6. Dang near, it was part of his idea for them to all to work together. It was his idea for the 3 to work together at least. And so I want to know why he flipped on that. Because he was like, he's telling Q, "Yeah, we got to get our Hunter, man. I don't even care." Choking.
Well, look, over what you choking to death? Oh, you all right there, Eric? Oh
yeah,
Eric
I'm still alive.
I'm still alive.
Y'all didn't care. Thank you, Miss. It was.
I was saying, are you all right? Are you all right?
I was on my way to the gates.
Oh,
my God. So, excuse me if I'm coughing because something is stuck in my throat. So, he's trying to get rid of Hunter. And it was his idea. So, thank you for clarifying that, Miss Deborah. It was Tim's idea for at least, at the bare minimum, Hunter, Tim, and Q to work together. And then Q added the idea of the +1s for the Journey 6. And so when Q was like, "Bro, what you talking about? Like, what you mean, Hunter? Like, we supposed to be working with the 6." And he like, "Nah, man. Nah, I understand that, but Hunter gotta go. He too strong. We can't beat him." You gotta go.
I mean, I get it because Tim probably like, I just want a dub. Tim wanted to win something, and he like, if Hunter in a way, then there's less likely situation where that can happen. And so I think all that just wrapped up into that. But
ego, pride. I know, Mr. I got a little bit right here.
Get your little drink.
I did have a little bit.
Little drink.
Yeah. And so it really, I was just so confused with both of them. Him cute throwing, pissed me off. And then Tim trying to flip on Hunter. Again, we going based off what we see from the edit. And so I'm very annoyed and frustrated with both of them because I'm like, you being silly and making yourself at risk, and you being silly for throwing away an alliance that was solid. Well, not solid because your girl, your +1, ain't down with it like she's supposed to. Well, then she did say she was because she on the other tribe talking about the 6, talking about she already got alliances. So I'm so confused, bro. Maybe I'm more confused than what I've ever thought. Because now I'm thinking about it, because I'm over here talking smack on Maria, talking about she went down for the 6, and then I just realized she was having a conversation, talking about, well, I'm working with Tevin, we're part of the 6 group, X, Y, and Z, so I'm not really trying to. I'm like, so she is down with the 6? So
it's who know at this point?
We don't know. But anyway, so he's gunning for Hunter hard, and Hunter like, I'm gonna use this idol, bro. If I feel like I need to use, matter of fact, I might just use it anyway, just so I know I'm making it to jury. And I'm like, that's right, Hunter. That's what you do. Me and Gia talked about this. So if you haven't seen me and Gia cover last week's episode together, we covered it with Silent Podcast. I don't know about that. It was me and Gia, and we talked about this exact thing. If we have an idol going into one of these double eliminations, I'm using it because I need to guarantee that I'm making it to the jury. I'm making it to the next phase. Right. Because it's too little numbers. Too many things can go wrong. And I refuse. That's one thing we talked about. I think Teresa said it multiple times too. One thing about me, I'm not leaving with something in my pocket.
Nope. I'd rather use my idol with 0 votes against me than go home with it. Anytime.
Hello.
0 votes for Teresa. Girl, wasted your idol. I sure didn't, because the waste would have been going home with it.
Right. That would have been a waste. And you just never really know. And like, I'd rather play it wrong.
Never know.
Than not play it at all and be on my way home.
And that shot in the dark. Easy. Venus playing with fire, because I was like, girl, why you ain't playing that shot in the dark?
Land. Venus, this girl, I'm going to get to her. And I think it's now. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, so that's what Tim want to do. They flip it back to the other tribe, so the purple tribe, and they got plans out the wazoo. So Tevin and Soda, they come up with the plan. Let's get out Venus. We need to keep Charlie. We love Charlie. We trust Charlie. We love Maria. We trust Maria, and that's gonna be y'all problem. That's gonna be y'all problem. Y'all gonna sit up here and let Swiffer and Maria get to this end of this game. I'm telling eyes too. Y'all gonna be hoodwinked, bamboozled, and led astray by these folks, and it's gonna be Sega 3 at the end.
Yep. If they were smart, they would have broke that Maria and Charlie duo. Because y'all know how Venus move. Y'all know her. Y'all don't like her. Y'all use her next week. Right.
And so. Right, Miss Brown Sugar. I do feel like he made a mess of the opportunity. So we gonna wait to see. His wife said it again, that there's some press coming out tomorrow. So we're gonna see if that changes how we see things. Wait, DM Rocks, what you said? Did I miss something in the chat? What DM Rock said? He say anything? Somebody said some interviews. Oh, DM Rock said he turned in his application.
Oh, he turned in his application. Oh,
well, congrats. Good luck. I thought you were someone on the press team or something. I was like, wait, did I miss something? You said you was on the press team. And so
you know where to come for your first interview.
That part. And so we have them sitting on the thing like, yeah, we need to take out Venus and all this stuff like that, and keep Charlie and Maria. And y'all don't even realize that they're close like that. How do y'all not recognize this? Maybe they're just doing a good job at hiding it. But My thing is, I wouldn't trust Sega. They just lied to y'all both. They lied to y'all last week. Talking about we Sega strong and we all together, we all unanimous. And Mariah told y'all that was a lie. So if they were able to keep this lie together, to let you know that these people are close and they're liars. So why wouldn't you take this opportunity to take Charlie out? Because y'all blinded by one, your disdain for Venus soda, and Tevin, your disdain for and not trusting soda. No, soda for not trusting Venus, Tevin for not trusting soda. And so they came up with a plan to blindside Venus. So they told Charlie, you good. Maria, Charlie's good. Then Tevin flips over. Soda moving too weird. She talking too much. I can't trust her. She this and that. She this and that. So he go to Maria.
He just getting annoyed because he hot and hungry.
Right.
Yeah.
He ain't said one thing that she did against him game wise. Did she try to vote you out?
Just annoyed.
Has she tried to get people to turn on you? Has she made alliances without you? Has she not shared information? No, none of that. The answer is no to none of the above. The answer is E, none of the above. And so it's purely personal, which you can do that. You can. I'd vote some people off for personal reasons. However, I'd make sure it's doing it in the way that's not going to hurt me game wise. That's the way I see it.
There was a couple times where I was like, Marianne, sis, you ain't gonna make it through the night. Because I was like, girl, you need to sit down. I'm tired.
She needed to sit.
And I'm hungry.
Damn.
You're not doing this kumbaya thing right now. She was.
And it's so funny that we bring up Mary Ann because I feel like we clocked Mary Ann in our pre-season assessment when we said that Mary Ann was like, listen, if she can get past all this talking and maybe rub people the wrong way, that girl can go the distance.
She
might win that thing. And sure enough, she was getting on folk nerve. She was 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door in a couple episodes. But once she got to that merge, she was able to slide on by. She slid on through.
Oh, I wish I could relive that moment again.
Such a good moment.
Very 8. I was just sitting there actually really thinking, yeah, she 8, yeah.
And so that's they plan. So Tevin went to Maria and Charlie, and he was like, "We need a blindside soda." We know Venus. I'm like, okay, so you got that part. So y'all understand Venus's game. Cool. And he was like, I like Charlie. I ain't trying to get rid of Charlie. Annoyed, but whatever.
Charlie don't know you. Charlie don't care about you. Y'all met yesterday.
This chokehold that Charlie got on these people, what is he doing?
I don't know.
What is Charlie? Whatever. And so
Charlie is likable. Besides the Taylor Swift content, Charlie is likable. Honestly, so
that's the only reason I'm giving him such a hard time.
And I will give him a little bit of bail because I think when stuff hitting the fan, he take his little old stuff and he mind his business. He be like,
don't he?
Man over here. And I was like, okay. Like when he was like, oh, I nervous. My name called. He said, oh, it ain't me. Bet. I'm just chilling the cut. Maria, how you doing? How was your day? Yeah. So.
Right, Land. That's who it should have been.
I definitely thought it was gonna be Ben. I said, "Now, yeah, I'm not gonna say Ben home." I thought Ben was the easiest choice.
Right, and he showed. Never mind. I'll get to him in a minute. So they come up to playing the blindside soda, and here come Venus. If she don't sit her hot tail down somewhere, so this is what we gonna do. I'm trying to work with y'all. We gonna work with him, and we're gonna get rid of I know we can get soda, Charlie, but I like Charlie. I don't want to get rid of Charlie. I know it's the easy vote, but I want to work with y'all so we can get rid of. We need to get rid. Who does she want to get rid of? Does she want to get rid of Soda or Tevin? I can't remember which one she wants to get rid of.
Soda.
But she wanted. No, she threw in Tevin. No, she threw Tevin in. She said Tevin.
I missed that part.
Did she? I thought she said Tevin.
Oh, I don't know. I might have missed.
Can't remember.
I was going to get some golden.
Regardless, I think she did both. She might have tried both at one point in time. She hopping like a bed bug from bed to bed to bed to bed to bed. From trying to make an alliance over here. She's trying to make an alliance over here.
Do bed bugs?
That's what she acting like. Yeah, they do. And that's what she acting like. So she tried to latch on to Charlie. No, she tried to latch on to Randy. He got taken out. She tried to latch on to Mariah. She got taken out. She's trying to latch on to Charlie. He ain't stunning. She's trying to latch on to Maria. Maria ain't stunning. She just all over the place. And I'm just like, sis, you ain't got no power. You ain't got no connections. Yet you trying to tell people how the vote needs to be going. Where they do that at?
You need to be asking, where's the vote going?
And is
be
it
a
not
number.
me? Right. How can I be a
Listen,
number?
I can be a number. Y'all have the opportunity to make a move. Everybody probably want to vote me out.
Yeah.
Easy. Save me for later. Wouldn't you want me to be still in the tribe when an opportunity comes where there's a possibility for you to hit the block or whatever, the nomination?
And I Miss
Cancel.
Deborah, I hear what
Whatever
you're
you
saying.
call it.
She trying to be Parvati 2.0, but she's not. You not. Parvati was the Black Widow, baby. You're not even a spider.
Child, she a
If I'm
headband. That's
being
what she is. She's a headband. She is Parvati's headband. Irrelevant and
Wait.
in the way.
Why?
In
I
the
thought
way.
you said she's Ant-Man.
I'm stopped up. I can't breathe out of one nostril. No, headband.
Scream.
I hate them. I hate them headbands.
So yeah, she's all over the place, and she ain't reading the room either. And so she came in. Maria basically was like, I just don't like how you didn't. I'm trying to offer you an alliance, and you didn't take it. Maria was like, skirt. Hold on, sister girl. You talking to the wrong one. Don't you ever run up on me like that again.
Maria gave her the bit. I said, Maria was like, Maria said, first of all, you rolled up on me. Ain't like
that's
that.
where
Said,
that's first. That's first. Don't ever roll up on me. I'm glad she checked her. I'm glad she checked her. Because how you gonna come up here talking about, I just feel like you were rude to me when you didn't want to take my alliance. And she pretty much was like, I'm keeping my options open, which any smart player would do. Why would I, knowing how you hop from person to person to person, why would I try to solidify anything with you? Why would I give you names? You can't be trusted, girl. Nobody trusts you. Your best bet, it should have been looking for that idol on Secret Camp. You should have been looking for an idol. That's what you should be doing. Every day from here on out, you should be in them bushes. You should be in them trees. You should be digging in the sand because your time is coming.
Maria from the block, child.
Oh, not Maria from the block.
I'm still Maria from the block. Please, I'm rocking with Maria. Shoot, I said Maria be convincing me every week. She be sliding in there with that one little scene. I like, okay, girl. I love when people stand up for themselves and they say what they want to say. There are a lot of times like Maria, you probably should keep that to yourself. Nah, go ahead and say what you got to say. Now, Venus, no. Okay, let me move around Maria differently. Yeah. Move a little differences. I ain't mad at it.
So I need Venus to sit down. She doing too much, as always. So after she lose her mind, we get back to the 10 and Ben, they still worried about Nami. Nami's numbers is too much. We got to take a number out. And Tiffany clocked them so good. She said they so thirsty to get rid of a Nami number because we took out Siga last week. So now they just thirsty to try to get one of their numbers out as a tit for tat type of thing. And they're not thinking logically. And she's absolutely correct. She's absolutely correct. And I understand her frustration with that too. It's like, if y'all don't get over this foolishness, Nami tribe there is no more tribe. We're one tribe and people are sticking with people, not necessarily a former tribe.
Right.
And so that was a whole thing. And then Q, Kenzie, and Tiv decide they're going to settle on taking out Tim because Q was rubbed the wrong way with Tim, not trying to work with the 6 like he had promised to do. And honestly, I didn't even realize this or catch that, but I just realized that Q, Tiff, and Kenzie and Hunter are a part. 4 of the other people that were supposed to be in this alliance of 6, they're all over on that tribe with the exception of Maria. And so now I understand why they went along with Tim so easily. Because they're like, bro, you trying to take out Hunter? We're supposed to be in a group. So how can we trust you? So now I start to see why they chose Tim over Ben. Although, caveat, Tiffany did say she would rather have sent Ben home. And I understand it. And that I'm with her. Eyes would have went home, baby. He would have had to go home. And after that little drawn out soliloquy that he did at the tribal, baby, I would have wrote his name down quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because what you're not gonna do is steal $1 million for me at the final 3. Because you want to talk about your sad, how, coming up here that you used to be, I don't know if he didn't say he was being bullied back in the day or whatever, but how people, consider him a stage monkey or something, or their entertainment monkey. I laughed a little bit.
I don't think so, Miss Deborah. I think they were on the island at the same time.
I think they were able to see like the first few episodes for sure.
Maybe like 1 or 2 or something, and then they
maybe
got
3
off.
or 4, really.
If that.
I think somebody said, yeah.
I think.
No more than 5 for sure. No more than 5, but probably around 2 or 3. So when he said entertainment monkey, I know I probably shouldn't have laughed at that, y'all, but it was kind of funny when he said that, because when he said that, I started envisioning that little monkey with the symbols in his hand, and I kind of picture his face with that, and it kind of went together, and so I kind of feel bad. But I'm not sorry for the fact that I would have voted him out, because you done gave me a final 3 speech about how you done overcame and how you done grown and all of this stuff and how you glad to be here, and I'm gonna be glad to vote you out. Good and gone. Right. So yeah, Tiffany was on the money with wanting to take out Ben. Kenzie had formed a relationship with Ben, and so I see her cultivating that. So that's another reason why I would have took out, because sis, I need you to be all over here. If I'm Tiffany, I want you to myself. And maybe Tiffany, and I think Tiffany recognizes that, because she's one of the most perceptive people in this game. And so I believe that she notices how Ben and Kenzie have made this connection even more so now. If she didn't know before, that tribal council let her know that Ben need to go in order for you to make sure you have Kenzie wrapped around your finger. So it's going to be interesting to see how that play out later on. But the main issue was Q. He couldn't get his stuff together because he then had a conversation with Ben, right? And he's trying to gauge and see where Ben is going. And Ben was like, oh, yeah, we vote now Hunter. We need to put a vote on just in case, he plays something or whatever, that conversation comes up. And he's like, oh, just put him on me. And Q was like, you do know if he does have something and he writes your name down, you're the one going home. And he's like, I'm fine with that. I'm so sick of these. I'm fine with that. I can go home. I've had a good time. I love the adventure.
Couldn't be me. I like. Or you know what? To be safe, let's say we vote now. Let's go. It ain't gonna be me.
Yeah. That's exactly why, Miss Deborah, they stuck on that original tribe foolishness. Need to let that go. They were playing short-sighted. Caramel M&Ms
over there.
That's why it's getting stuck in my throat.
Oh Lord!
I ain't never had them before. Have y'all had them?
Sounds nasty.
She doesn't like chocolate. For those who are new here, Treese does not like chocolate. So when y'all sending our gifts, we need to get our P.O. box together. So when you're sending us some gifts, don't send no chocolate to her, because she don't like it. But I do send me all chocolate. Anyway, so Tim, I keep saying Tim, Lord. Tim is on my spirit. Q is sketched out with that conversation with Ben. So he like, okay, you want to go home?
Yeah, y'all like chocolate.
Cam, goodbye, because you would. Okay, y'all. Cam is our friend, right? He be
good taste.
He a little fashion model or whatever. He be doing them runways in Paris and all that. So he was posting the videos, and he was like, y'all, I'm gonna try on 4 outfits, and I want y'all to tell me what you think. But he really posted 5. And I said, that's what you get trying to be America's Next Top Model. You over here posting stuff all quick and not paying attention. Well, why I spell it wrong? Because I was supposed to say ANTM for America's Next Top Model. And I put AT.
Not
And
ATM.
he's about, was you trying to say America's Next Top Model? Because you definitely didn't say that.
Oh Lord.
And that's what I get for trying to talk smack and be smart. I didn't spell it wrong. I felt like Mama D when she spelled the B word wrong. That's how I was spelling ANTM. I spelled it ATM. Sorry, that was a side note. It just made me think of that. Let's get back to. Oh my goodness. Back to Survivor. Cam doesn't want the attention on him. So we get to try. So no, Q goes back to Tiff and Kenzie. And he like, we need to switch it to Byyyeee because Byyyeee talking about he wants to vote on him. He don't care if he go home. And Tiffany's like, girl, I mean, boy, if you believe that, you a fool. You dumb. If you fall in for that. That is not the case. And then he's like, well, let's just do Tim. And they're like, that's what we were doing. And then he started talking again. Well, we need to do 10 because we need to do Byyyeee because Nah, matter of fact, just scratch that. We 10. This is why we're gonna do 10. And he's just telling him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he's telling him each time, this is what we're gonna do because I said it. This is what we're gonna do because I said it.
Listen, what you not fit to do is tell me what we finna do. You come to me. If we supposed to be a team, we supposed to be working together. You come to me and say, hey, y'all, this is what the plan is. Q was over there. This is what we doing over here. This is what we doing. We switching it up. We doing this. We doing this. I would have been irritated too. I would have told Ted, you know what? Q get on my nerves. He can go. Tim was talking me down like, all right, Treese. She was like, Treese, just I know.
Tiffany retweeted. She retweeted our tweet. I said, Q is very lucky that Tiffany and Kenzie are logical and loyal players. Because if they wanted to, with him trying to tell them how to do all that, control them, they could have easily flipped and took him out. Easily could have done it. And he would have nobody to blame but himself. Yeah. Right. I'm with you. I'm glad she didn't mess up her relationship with Kenzie. Because they do, I love them together. Because they were there. They right there on the same page. I just hope Kenzie don't betray her. Because then Kenzie, I'm going to have to come find you at one of these little watch parties, girl. Because don't you do that to my Sif Tiff. My Sif Tiff.
Listen,
my sis Tiff.
On the cool, they have a nice little trio. I'm not mad at them. They mentioned.
The Yano 3 is working for me too.
They're doing all right.
It's working. And you know what? And I'm giving Q some grief right now. But he made up for it at Tribal just a little bit. That's that social awareness that came back. I don't know if Tiff, I feel like Tiff pulled him aside like a black mama, black auntie, like, nigga, get yourself together. Because that girl gonna take you out.
You had to.
Because when they got to Tribal Council, what did Q do? Oh, Jeff, before we get to voting, I gotta say this. How did the smallest one out of all of us here beat everybody? So I gotta give props and honor where it's due. Kenzie, girl, you a beast. You outlasted everybody. You are amazing.
For Tiff told him like, "Hey, you almost got in trouble." She had to. She was just like, "Hey, yo, you need to cool it on Kenzie, all right?" Because she feeling some type of way. He like, I bet.
Like I'm annoyed too, but I ain't going nowhere. It's pretty much. I know she was like, listen. You pissing me off, but I ain't going nowhere. But Kenzie, on the other hand, she can drop you like a hot potato and jump shit. And we don't need that. So when we get to Tribal Council, you better sing like you ain't never sang before. Sing her praises. Okay? You better act like you on American Idol, like you on The Voice, like you sing for your life. Her praises. And that's exactly what he did. And she was just blushing.
Don't be saying, listen, cool it. Let this be one time. Relax. You gotta be.
Listen, if that's what he got to do, not shucking and jive. If he got a social dance.
Listen, get that meal. Get that millie any way you can. Get it any way you can. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even mad at it.
With at least the least amount of chocolate blood on your hands as possible, please and thank you. But so it was easy to kind of see where that tribal was going. I knew it was Tim by the way they were. I knew they were going to vote together. Hunter, he was maybe or maybe not was going to use his idol. He was debating on it, but he ultimately did not. And Tim was blindsided, and Tim went home. And he unfortunately did not make the merge. Did not make jury. So he's gone. Brother Tim's gone. Being crying. I ain't never seen people cry so much over folks that was in their way for $1 million. But anyway, y'all
Just know
been
if
out
I
here
ever
10
go on a
days.
reality show and I'm crying, they not real tears. They all fake.
It would be different if it's like
But
your
just
best friend.
no.
I'm not playing with you. No,
No.
not doing that with you. Not doing that with you, Cam. And so,
No.
oh, Lord, that's a good laugh. So
Oh,
we had that
Lord,
happening. You did what?
I just read Cal comment.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Tim. Wait, who we said just went home?
Tim.
Talking about
Tim
Tim
just went.
or Tim?
Yeah,
I
Tim
do
went
think Tim
home,
got
unfortunately.
himself. Let me say that I do think he got himself sent home.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been him. I think, of course, I feel like there was more to that conversation, and who knows if that was more Tim's fault or Q running with what Tim said and then bringing it back to everybody else, and that is how the conversation happened. But I feel like Tim should have just read the room, especially with the reaction of Q was like, Hunter? Why you trying to get Hunter out? I would have said, oh, no, I'm just making sure, we still cool because, I like Hunter too. I'm just making sure the 6 still cool. Yeah, it's cool. I'll bet that I'm rocking. Baby, I would have switched up so fast. But
in a hurry.
Damn, Tim.
He should. You have to listen.
Gotta read the room.
I can't talk about Sandra enough. Sandra is anybody but me. That was her thing. Anybody but me.
Yep.
That's what I would have been. If I'm seeing that it's coming down.
I would have been on that energy. I would have been a Sandra for real. As long as it ain't me.
If it gotta be Ben,
love Sandra.
So be it. If it gotta be Ben.
You know what? Maria kind of sliding in her Sandra error. Now I'm thinking about it.
Low key.
A little bit. She kind of.
She is, and I ain't necessarily mad at it. I ain't necessarily mad. As long as that 3,
Maria,
as long as her and Charlie don't run to the end, I'll be fine with Maria making it to the end. So we get to the next tribal, and we wrapping up soon because it ain't this dysfunctional foolishness over here that was the purple. They got in here, and Liz. Let me tell you what, Liz was the star. She said, Jeff, I didn't even bring my bag today. I didn't even think about no vote. I know I ain't going nowhere.
Next week, I would have voted her out. Next week. Why you bring your bag? You never know. Expect the unexpected, Liz. You going home. I'm just petty. I just be talking.
No, but you right. That's so real because who told you not to bring your bag, girl?
Who told you was that safe, though? You feel too safe. Meaning, if I'm not a part of whatever you talking about, then there's a situation that needs to be dealt with. And it might need to be you going home next week. I would have been over there like, noted. Bring her bag.
Because I'm laughing at it, but it's like in the game, it's like, you got your feet kicked up, Miss Billionaire. Your feet are kicked up.
Wait, is she the one? She the one that got money, or is the other one?
Yeah, it's her.
I'm be getting confused. Oh, she got money.
Sister Liz. Okay. Yeah. All right. Too safe. Humble yourself.
Missionary
you can't be humble,
dollar.
baby. When you got Oprah dollars in your purse, baby. I mean, sit down and be humble for who? For what? What is humble to her? And so she's kicking back, and I know Jeff was kind of like, this crazy woman, because what happens if 2 people use idols or advantages get played and now you out? behind out. You know, there's another word that people say
Listen,
when you a word out,
listen.
you're behind out.
When you asked out,
Yeah.
there you go.
Like you sitting out there like
you a word out.
oh man. So it was just anyway. So that happens. She says all of that. And then they just get to going on about a whole bunch of trusting and people. I'm trying to work with these people. I'm hoping these people don't even matter. Venus thought she was scared, nervous. She was going home, but then she thought her plan was gonna work. Soda think her plan gonna. Everybody think they plan gonna work. That's the thing. And Charlie played it up that he felt like he was in danger the whole time, and knowing good well he wasn't. But they voted Soda behind out. Soda had to go to she did. Blindsided. And the gag was she goes to Venus, was this you? And Venus, yes, it was me. I did it. And they didn't say a
Hold on, why they put
word.
that camera on Tim? I mean Tevin.
On
Tevin.
Tevin.
Like, no.
And I was confused.
He was annoyed.
He did all that.
Yeah,
not to claim the
her
move.
exit story because what's all that about?
And then on top of that, he didn't even vote for her. He voted for Venus to go home.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Listen,
So,
okay, this is what I thought about that situation. This is exactly why I think Tevin is just annoyed by Soda, you know, on the island and you're tired, whatever, you just annoyed. And I look at it as that same exact situation of Big D and Tiffany on Big Brother. How they every week be like, hey, we still vote for what's my bet.
Yep.
You know? Like, hey,
yep. That's how you should. That's how
you still here. But you getting on my damn nerves, but we still here. We still here.
Cuss her out if you need to now. Pull her aside and cuss her out if you need to.
Yep.
But don't vote her out because she's not coming for you. And so that's going to be our wrapping up point. If somebody is not coming for you, if you realize that these people trust you, somebody trusts you, you don't vote them out. Easy as that. Mm-hmm. Everybody worry about talking about, oh, the simple vote. Sometimes the simple, easy vote is the right vote.
Yep.
Both sides made it more complicated than it needs to be. Purple more so. Charlie being done. We ain't changing our minds. Mm-hmm. Simple as that. But unfortunately,
easy peasy.
We lost two black people again. This is the third or fourth. No, four. Is this the third season that this had happened? Back to back to back, I believe. Yeah. Just different font. It's usually two black men. They just switched it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. But like we said earlier, you know what? I can't even. Oh, go ahead. I kind of.
I just wanted to.
Never said I kind of. Almost.
Look, kind of. I'm gonna give props to Soda because you know her and Soda was beefing, and she, you know, gave her a little hug. And that's why I always say, as long as you keep it in the game, it's cool. And so I like that they had their little 2-second little moments between each other, like, oh, you got me, you know, all right, you know, kudos to that, or whatever. So I appreciate that little side a little bit. You know, they had their little beef.
Yeah, I agree, Tracy. I agree. It's just sad to see that it didn't have to be this way, unfortunately. And this time it was of our own doing. I really expected them to go.
Was gonna get herself sent home eventually, anyways, because I
wouldn't have been the one to do it.
Until she rubbing people wrong, it wouldn't have been me. Oh no, and I wouldn't have spearheaded the conversation either. Honestly,
let her blow herself
but
up.
Exactly. Like if my ally be running their mouth too much, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be Charlie.
Because not the spin in the chair. Because here's the deal, y'all. Listeners,
run your mouth.
Viewers.
I'm chilling.
Even if you have an ally who is self-destructive, let them do. Don't you be the one to take them out. Take out somebody else who's a threat that you know is a threat.
Anybody but me.
Because next week, when you need somebody to throw under the bus, or you see somebody that's already showing out in front of folks, that's who everybody gonna want to get out. But if you start chipping away at people like this that are, you know, that you can use as a shield in front of you, guess who that leaves next in line? You. Or at least it gets closer to you than what it would have been.
Yep. Listen, Venus keep making it through these little tribal counts. I would have been scooped up Venus.
She got an angel.
That girl ain't got no friends. Baby, I would have been like, little Venus. Well, I take that back because anybody that touched me, they get gone. Never mind.
But
Never
listen,
mind, never mind. Scratch
Venus,
that.
she had a praying grandmother or something because she keeps surviving.
She had a praying grandmother. Did.
But she had a praying grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
Got to. But yeah, it's just really unfortunate. And I've talked to quite a few people on Twitter about how the self-inflicted elimination, double elimination this was. But also how we feel like this is gonna come back to bite Tevin specifically. This move, he trying to be so far up behind Maria and Charlie, and they're gonna be the ones to take him out. I really feel like it's gonna come back to bite him, unfortunately. But
possibly.
Kudos to Soda. She's the first member of the jury. First member of the jury. So that was an interesting episode, and that's all I got for you. Trees, you got anything? Listeners, viewers, anything else? We missed
I
anything?
hope Soda only black person in jury.
Well, that's gonna be impossible.
Yeah, because it's what? Three? It's three black people left, right?
It's 4. Oh no, 3. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Soda. So
I forgot.
3. So they can be the final 3.
You was right. You was right. You was right.
So they can be the final 3.
Oh man.
Oh, but all right. That's it.
That's all I got.
Wraps it up. Cool quick little episode. I wish they would go back to these hour episodes on the cool. I ain't gonna even lie.
No.
Y'all plan to watch and review the Challenge All Stars? Cam, chances are 0.
You see my face as soon as I read that.
Nah, I'm gonna be real. I don't even know who's on the cast. I'm gonna look at it and see.
Kylan, our friend Kylan is on there.
Listen, the challenge lately has been they pulling a whole bunch of people out of shows I don't know, and so the challenge is getting more unchallenged to me because I'm like, who are these people?
Miss Deborah got me weak. She said those folks look old.
Yeah, they old. A couple of them is. So I don't know. I might catch an episode or 2 and see if it pulls us in. But chances are slim. Cam. Chances are slim.
Yeah,
but
Kylan. He's
y'all.
not on All Stars. I'm sorry. He's on the 40 thing. I'm sorry. I don't know nothing about them All Stars. Oh, Cam is on the All Stars. That's the only person I know. Kylan's on the other one.
Cam, Black Girl Cam.
Black Girl Cam.
Yeah, I love Cam.
Killer Cam. And so you right, Miss Deborah. I don't do the challenge. I thought it was all the same. But yeah, so we'll see. Can't promise you, but we will be covering the GOAT. That's what we will be covering.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Oh, Davon show, huh?
Yeah. I'm glad you know.
When is that coming out? I hope it ain't for a minute.
It's in May, so we got.
Oh yeah, we'll probably to go plate that. Yeah.
Yeah, for
that'd be. I love to go play series. That'd be dope.
See, we get ready to cut off y'all. Miss Deborah's showing out.
Send me your password when you get it.
Miss Deborah is showing out. She said they are old and they look tired and out of shape. Good night, Miss Deborah. See, I can't.
I'm with you. I'm listening. And that's exactly how I am. I'm tired, old, and out of shape. Because who are these people? I don't know. Yeah.
Screaming. But listeners,
all right, y'all. We will be back tomorrow for Big Brother Canada. So everybody that came here tonight, all 6,327 of y'all. See y'all back tomorrow.
I ain't spoiled nothing, Cam. I didn't say who went home or nothing. I just said Kylan was on the show. Dang it. Now, the people don't know the cast is out. Is that what it is? Sorry. I thought everybody knew. But yeah, I don't know who win. I don't really care either. But anyways, yes, listeners, viewers, thank y'all for sticking around with us. If you're new here, we appreciate you for hanging out with us and joining this exclusive group chat. We hope you follow us and stay with us at @AWhoAllThere on Twitter and on Instagram if you use Instagram. And then for those who are on YouTube or you do use YouTube, make sure you go over there and subscribe at @AWhoAllGonnaBeThere podcast and turn on those notifications so you always know when we got something coming up in an episode dropping. We appreciate you as
Mhm.
always, and we hope you have a wonderful night. And we'll see those Big Brother Canada fans tomorrow night. Until next time, bye.
Yeah.
We are living single.
Single.